be looking at question 1 on WAEC 2024. Question 1 says the vacuum and silvered wall surfaces of a vacuum flask walls are respectively A. Minimize conduction and convection and prevent radiation. B. Prevent conduction and convection and minimize radiation. C. Prevent conduction and minimize convection and radiation. D. Minimize convection and prevent conduction and radiation. So now, the answer to this one, we need to analyze it. So now, a vacuum flask wall, also a Thermos flask, also known as a Thermos flask, its function is to prevent conduction and convection. Now you might ask why. Now that is because in a vacuum, air molecules or particles are not present, because a vacuum is where there is no air, so conduction and convection that requires a material medium cannot be transferred, so it prevents conduction and convection. And next part is radiation. Now how does it minimize radiation? It minimizes radiation by reflecting radiation back into the flask. Let's say it hits the wall, it reflects it back. So that's why it is silvered. It is silvered so as to reflect it. Using this, let's analyze the options. A. Minimize conduction and convection and prevent radiation. B. Prevent conduction and convection and minimize radiation. C. Prevent conduction and minimize convection and radiation. D. Minimize convection and prevent conduction and radiation. Now the answer is B. But let's check other options. Minimize conduction and convection. So now it can't minimize conduction and convection because that really doesn't happen or is in effect in a vacuum. And for C, prevent conduction and minimize convection and radiation, same with it. It can only minimize radiation because radiation doesn't need a material medium, just like the sun's radiation. It doesn't need a medium to which is air particles to propagate. And the next one, it says minimize convection and prevent conduction and radiation. Similar idea. So that leads us to the final option, which is B. Let's move on to the next question.